Hi, hello, you beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me today. Carmen Delport here. Today I want to talk about relationships. 2023 is the year of relationships, and what that means is this year, 2023, all relationships, especially the one with ourselves, would have come under the focus, the lens of our soul, our true being, big time. Okay, now we've seen that in this year, relationships has been shifting and changing. Okay, and why is that happening? Because we are waking up. We are waking up to who we are, who we truly are. Okay, and that is a journey. Becoming our true, authentic self is a journey. Now, with relationships, what I've noticed this year is because we are working through these karmic cycles from this lifetime and then from a previous lifetimes as well, and soul contracts, but also the traumas, the wounds from this lifetime. Now, whatever relationship we are in, whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's romantic relationship, all relationships help us to grow. It helps us to learn more about ourselves. Okay? That is putting it lightly. A very plain language. It's teaching us about ourselves. Now, as we are in this awakening or spiritual journey, we become more aware of how we feel around people and how we act and react around people. Okay? Now, this relationship we have with the important people in our lives, that's what I want to focus on really, is the important relationships in our lives. Like I say, this year is really coming under the focus. It's coming out under focus because we as a planet are ascending, and in order to ascend, in order to become more light and more love and more peace, we have to work through these traumas and wounds of this lifetime, specifically that I'm talking about now, okay? Now, our relationships are always reflecting to us what we need to work on and where we are vibrationally and spiritually. Okay, so if we are experiencing our relationships to be very one-sided, like if you are always feeling that you're giving all the love, you're doing all the work, you're giving all the attention, all the planning, all the effort, then you are being shown that this relationship is out of balance. But so many of us keep trying and keep trying, keep giving with the hope that at some point this relationship will be the relationship that you so desire, you so dream of. Now, at some point we need to realize where the relationship is not anymore working for us. Now, as we are healing, as we are in this healing journey with relationships, we are seeing where we, the self, is out of balance. Now, if you are not feeling worthy of love, if you feel love needs to be hard work, if you feel that maybe you feel that it needs to be a struggle to love. Maybe you feel like you are not lovable. Maybe you feel like you're not enough. All these things, all these beliefs, all this subconscious programming can show up in relationships in different ways to bring our attention to this for us to heal, to reprogram, to change, to shift that belief. And then also with our pains, so if you are in a relationship where you have shifted your vibration, you've been doing the work, and the other person maybe hasn't been doing the work, the self-mastery, the work of becoming more your true self. Maybe I've done a little bit of it, but if that gaps get bigger, the more aware, the more in alignment you come, that gaps gets bigger. And at some point you need to decide, okay, what is this showing me? What does this mean for me? What do I need to work on here? Okay. Now, also at some point we need to decide. Now, this is all relationships. This is family and this is friendships as well. Because in a relationship, it's important that we feel respected, we feel loved, we feel seen, we feel worthy. All of them is very important. And if you don't feel those in a relationship, then you need to seriously look at those relationships and decide how much time do you want to spend with this person, and is this person good for you at all? Also, we can also decide, you know, because we all go through life feeling different from day to day, and maybe some days you do feel spending time with a friend that is, however, and that is in alignment that day, and then the next day maybe not, maybe someone else is in alignment. But when it gets to a point where relationships are no longer serving you, where you feel disrespected, not heard, not seen, not loved, not worthy, not enough, then it is time to move on. Okay. Now, I've seen with my clients that when we work through the traumas from this lifetime, it always brings us back to past lives as well. It's a rolling theme from past life traumas. Now we have to go in and heal those traumas. Now there's various ways of doing it. It doesn't have to take forever. This work can literally take a few months to work through if you are focused and you're committed to experiencing the love, to creating the love in the life that you so deserve and so longing for. So working with me, look at my website, my Higher Awareness program, 7-week program, where we work through various things. But when we look at where are you coming from when you are in a relationship? Why do you need this relationship? What are you trying to prove? Now, I mean by this, if you're in a relationship where you keep working hard at it, you know, and maybe it's with a narcissist, maybe it is with someone that just cannot love. It's just not possible for them to return your love because of the traumas that they've had or the wounds that they've had, and they're not doing the work. And that's not their journey, which is fine. But we need to get to a point where we're like, okay, what is this teaching me? I'm in this relationship. What is this teaching me? Number one. Number two, how much longer am I going to put energy and effort into a relationship that's no longer serving me? Because remember, like I say, everything is a vibrational match. But if you still in a relationship, like I say, in a relationship where it's not a vibrational match, you're not opening up to those relationships that are a vibrational match. So you have to create a space in your life for those relationships. They will be loving you and seeing you and making you feel you are enough, because you are. We all are. Wherever we are on our journey, we are enough. Because God or Source or the universe has created us that way. We are enough. But like I say, all relationships are there to teach us something about ourselves and also to support us in this life journey. So if you do not feel supported, have a think about that. If you don't feel seen, respected, have a think about that. If you don't feel loved, have a think about that. Because we as human beings, we are love, and we want to share our love, and we want to receive love. And I so often hear from my clients and from people that I've got so much love to give, and all I receive back is just this pain or this disrespect or dishonesty or narcissistic behavior. We're giving it to the wrong people. And it's only when we do this deep work on the subconscious mind, on the multidimensional and the energetic body, that we can shift that and draw in the love, the relationships that is in alignment with us. So all relationships are good for us to a point. Okay, so if you've spent a lot of time in a relationship that you now regret, don't. Because the wisdom you receive, the growth you've received from that is invaluable for both parties. And so many soul contracts are now completing. So many karmic cycles are completing. And this can happen for you too, but it's a decision. Every single thing we do is our choice. What we allow into our lives is our choice. But as empaths and highly sensitive people, we so want to give and nurture something until it's better. It's like we want to fix it. We want to make it better. But there needs to come a point where you decide, okay, this is now enough. All relationships start with the self. So working on yourself is the key. The self-work, the self-love, the inner reflection, the deep journeying inwards to remove the program, the beliefs, the wounds, whatever it is for you, is what will help you shift to that next level, into those relationships that is in alignment. Okay? So everything, like I say, everything is energy. And if you are really craving a loving relationship, then I highly recommend that you sign up working with me for the Higher Awareness. It's a 7-week program to get you started on releasing and healing what needs to happen and changing those beliefs. And working with me, you are fully supported. And I'm here to help guide you on this journey. So we are now in the last few weeks of this year. And the next year, from August 2023 till August 2024, we are now in this year of starting new soul contracts. Okay? So this is your time to decide, what kind of love do you want in your life? How do you want to be seen? Because remember, others see you the way you feel about yourself. And in order to improve the way you see yourself, we have to work on that. Okay? So I hope you find this video helpful. If you do have any questions about relationships, maybe the situation that you are in with a friend or a family or a loved one, send me a message. I will, happily respond to that. Like I say, this has been a huge relationship here, and so many people, everyone has become aware of the impact we have in our relationships, and whether we are active in those relationships, because so many people are passive in relationships because life is busy, and so people become passive. So it's up to you whether you're going to be active and demand lovingly the action to be returned. And so this is a journey we are on, especially if you're awake, the part of the awakening journey is this, doing this, creating a life where we feel we are respected and seen. So I'm sending you so much love, beautiful soul. As always, I'm available for you to help you as a spiritual guide, life coach and healer on this beautiful journey.